All right, so let's get to this. What you're about to see from Paul Ryan, some people would say, oh, we saw this already with all the Republican candidates, the Bobby Jindals, the Ted Cruzes, the Marco Rubios, the whole kit and caboodle, who all said, I mean, even John Kasich, he hasn't come out and non-endorsed.
I don't think Kasich is actually endorsed.
Oh, only Lindsey Graham now has reversed his endorsement.
A reverse, not reversal.
Reversed.
Because we're all gonna die.
Has anybody seen Kasich?
Kasich is like literally, I think, in a bunker right
Probably
now,
on
so he
a
doesn't have to
food bender.
answer a question.
He's on a food bender.
So, Jindal will say this guy's dumb, idiot, racist, fascist, and then when he's the presumptive nominee, he's great. I love him. He's the best.
Thanks, Apu. I appreciate the support.
Yeah, exactly. Chris Christie. I mean, man, the balloon really went out of that era, or the era went out of that balloon But nevertheless, what's great about this comment from Paul Ryan, the responsible adult in the room, the one who's got principles, is that he takes what these Republican candidates did over the course of months, weeks, and condenses it into 45 seconds, wherein he creates a new Republican principle. And that is,
disavow.
And that is, of course, racism, horrible. Racists, they should be president.
I disavow these requirements. I regret those comments that he made. I don't think claiming a person can't do their job because of their race is sort of like the textbook definition of a racist comment. I think that should be absolutely disavowed. It's absolutely unacceptable. But do I believe that Hillary Clinton is the answer? No, I do not. Do I believe that Hillary Clinton is going to be the answer to solving these problems? I do not. I believe that we have more common ground on the policy issues of the day, and we have more likelihood of getting our policies enacted with him than we do with her. But I do absolutely disavow those comments. I think they're wrong. I don't think they're right-headed. And the thinking behind it is something I don't even personally relate to. But at the end of the day, this is about ideas. This is about moving our agenda forward, and that's why we're moving the way we're moving.
So he says they're racist. They're like the perfect example of racism, he said. So we have, and we've been working on this. What is the Paul Ryan principle? It is endorse the racist, not the racism. Or maybe something like hate the racism, endorse the racist for president. Racism bad, racist going to make America great again, good. It's pretty stunning.
Reject the racism, elect the racist.
There you go.
Totally condemn racism in all of its shapes and forms. But hey, isn't Hillary a bitch?
Racism bad, paid parental leave, worse.
Racism deplorable, kids getting Head Start food, the worst.
Disgusting.
Racism terrible, black and Hispanic kids from low incomes having a chance, would never want that.
Right. Racism wrong-headed. Equal pay for equal work. Whoa. Just amazing. Just amazing.
Racism awful. Literal Hunger Games, great.
Now, why can't this guy, you have to ask yourself, like, why is Paul Ryan up there twisting in the wind like this? Why can't he do what Lindsey Graham did? Why can't he get up there and say, you know what? This is a perfect example of racism. I cannot vote for Donald Trump. I would never vote for Hillary Clinton, but I cannot vote for Donald Trump. Now, we know that if he doesn't vote for Donald Trump, he is definitely enabling Hillary Clinton by half a vote. He's in Wisconsin, purple state. That's a little bit dicey for him. I don't think it's going to be that close, but certainly they could argue from that standpoint. The reason why he cannot disavow Donald Trump, even though he disavows his racism, is because of who the Republican Party is. He will lose everything if he disavows Donald Trump. He will lose everything. And that is a function of the people who vote for him. That is a function of the people he thinks will vote for him in 4 years when he runs for president. That is a function of the elected representatives of the Republican Party who he thinks will kick him out of his office as Speaker of the House. All of this is a story about the Republican Party. It's not about Donald Trump. It's not about Paul Ryan. It is about who the Republican Party is. And I don't know. There's no amount of commentary that is going to satisfy me from people in the media until they all sort of acknowledge that fact. Hello, you. I'm Sam Seder. Looking for smart progressive talk that is occasionally amusing? Well, subscribe to our YouTube feed. Subscribe to our podcast. Like us on Facebook. And just generally enjoy us.